What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off in Austin. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Completed over the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Running for the marker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
180!
Baker out of the pistol. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback. It's Cam Ward.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
That's good.
Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means first down.
First and 10.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Throwing out to the left. Cut! And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 29.
There's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Austin first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Well, with how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of a feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Last two passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's third and goal.
Let's go.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Bisons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That one splits the uprights. And the Bisons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. To the right and hauled in by Jones. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Pass complete to Goddard. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
And the Steeler first down.
180!
From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers to reach pay dirt for the first time this game. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? And that's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their gameplay. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
As the open man downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Connects on the crosser. He gets loose down the right side. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Bisons break the tie here in the first. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Bisons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Steelers 7. Harrison Butker set to kick
Butker
off.
on now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Tight end in motion now. They'll run here on first down. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And you lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. He's going for it himself. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
Taken down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's good.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the...
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Still anybody's game here in the early goings. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Baker now from the gun. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to bring up first down. Setting up to throw. Got in right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives him the first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Quick throw is caught. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Working inside the red zone. Vacates quickly left side. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Bisons take a second quarter lead. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bisons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
First down throw here. Mayfield. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a popular favorite.
By a man, he's in the clear. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line. Back to the line they come, second down. From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So now it's going to be third and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
180.
Third and long, Mayfield. He's got Jones for the completion. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Baker out of the pistol. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. There's a give, left side. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Bisons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Bisons now lead by 10. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bisons drive their lead to 11.
Bisons 28, Steelers 17. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Out for big yards on the right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
That's good.
A pickup of 17. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Austin in just a moment. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Mayfield now from the gun. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
1st down. A gain of 29
in the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Mayfield to throw again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away, and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4.
Steelers 24.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. He's going to throw it again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down. Throwing it again here. He hits his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to throw now. Third down. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They are throwing it again. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Final throw before the break. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the touchdown. The Bisons will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Harrison Butker
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Power squib kick is taken in. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion.
Set to kick off.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up.
Let's go now. Roy. 70.
Keeps it on the option here. They pitch it out to him here. Continuing to move past the 45. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
They steal the frequency on those opposing headsets. Somebody reading lips or steal a signal from the opposing sideline, Kate, because somehow this defense knew what was coming. They broke on that screen. It was incredible. What a stop.
Third and long for him here. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. Offense to the line. Yeah, trips right to start out. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield has him on the quick hitter. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Throw left side to Watson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Third and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Back to work after throwing the pick. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Escapes out to the left. Finds his man over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. But if they get that first down, they couldn't do it right there.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
That's good.
Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
He's dropping back to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Bisons make it a 3-possession game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. First and 10. Here's Baker. This one finds Dobbins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Mayfield now from the gun. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
A gain of 6.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First down.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bisons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Throwing now off the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Chased out to his right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Again to throw on 2nd. And just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Caught quick right side. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Into traffic, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the Steelers' 21-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground and
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a first down. This one goes for 3 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
And an Austin first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And we're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Go! Go!
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. Ooh, a disappointing call despite the quarterback pleading with the officials. Got offensive pass interference, and that wipes away that touchdown.
Yeah, I'm chuckling because I remember some of my conversations with those whiteouts, and you're not going to change his mind. Once that judge makes his decision and verdict, yeah, it's over.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he is in. Touchdown. The Bisons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bisons continue piling on to this lead.
Steelers 24.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series.
And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
The 14-yard line.
180. What's that?
Mayfield with a blitz coming. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. And he gets it away from his end zone. Collects this at the 32. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bisons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone.
And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Bisons continue piling it on here in the 4th. Butker with the extra point. And the Bisons grow their lead yet again.
Bisons 56, Steelers 24. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Steeler offense set to get back on the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. Sending him on the dive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So 1st down from the 41.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Throwing, Baker. Held in by Gunner, left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
It's a gain of 16.
That's 16 on the pickup.
And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
180.
Mayfield set to pass. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
180.
Baker now from the gun. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
Loss on the play. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They're throwing it. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Brings up
Kid,
2nd
I'm
and
just
10.
kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Decent game here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That goes for a gain of just 1. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Warrior 70.
They're going to pass it here. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the game at the 33. It's a gain of 22. And that means 1st down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. 1st down, play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught at the 10-yard line. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bisons throwing 6 more on the blowout. That one right down the middle. And the Bisons tack on 7 more to their lead.
Harrison Butker is set to kick
Butker
off.
on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10.
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
180.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. On
2nd and 10, Mayfield again. That's complete. Here's Kirk. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Baker throwing again. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And it was a game